Hey guys, it's Trish with your weekly horoscope for October 14th through October 20th. Now, last week when I was reading you off the horoscope, something was bugging me. It didn't feel right. And the other day I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and it hit me. Apparently when I did, it's an 11 universal year and it's a 10th month, but the universal month, I had said it was 22. I was wrong. I added October 1st, so I added that additional first day. So it's actually 21, which is all about speaking your truth and being free to be you, okay? 21 also equals 3, so it's a 21/3 month in which we are creatively expressing ourselves. There's a lot of ideas, a lot of communication, and that made way more sense. I had to go back and look at my definitions and take out the number 22 and put 21 in there, and it made way more sense because there was a lot of communication, a lot of downloads, a lot of expression, a lot of ideas. It touched on negotiation and compromise. So, so this week when I did the numbers, I've got them correct this time, and I'm sorry. I apologize if that screwed anybody else up. I don't think it did though, but you know, like I always say, I'm not an astrologist, I'm not a numerologist. I am clairaudient, and I use astrology as a divinity tool to help me with my tarot readings, okay? And since I'm already finding out what possible energies are in the stars for me, I should share my information with you guys, the collective. Okay, so 11 universal year, 21 or 3 universal month, and a 10th month, which is completion of a cycle, new beginning, and trusting in the universe, a major new cycle. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're manifesting completions and speaking our truth, and this is creating new beginnings as we trust and go along, go with the flow, living in creativity, reveling in our ideas, and coming up with new ones. It's definitely a fertile time, okay? Brand new beginnings. And it's mostly referring to love relationships because we are, let's see, Pluto's direct, Venus is in retrograde, and we just had the new moon in Libra. So this is about finances, but the balance of finances and power within a relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, this could be somebody you love, a family member, a neighbor, a business partner, or this could be strictly speaking to your finances because Venus is all about love, finances, and pleasure, right? Okay, so last week the new moon was in Libra and Mercury entered Scorpio. It was also opposing Uranus, and we had another grand fixed cross. Venus went head to head with her lover Mars, and the Sun squared Pluto. This week there's another grand fixed cross and Mercury squares Mars. Okay, so we get it sounds like without a lot of transit, it sounds like it's going to be easy week. Okay. The 21, the ideas, expressing our truth. This is about expressing our truth and finding the balance of power and compromise within the relationships. Okay, so it's, you decide. It's all about what energy you focus on. You can be the victim or you can be the victor. Sunday, the moon is in Capricorn, bringing determination, responsibility, patience, and persistence, along with an eagerness to learn and an air of commitment to taking care of business. Watch that you don't get obsessive and don't try to compensate for emotional difficulties by projecting issues like trust issues, insecurities. Tough one, rough one. You're clearing and closing out feelings about your karmic lessons, okay? You're giving them new reverence because you've overcome, and you're looking forward to devoting more energy towards your destiny as you burn these 3D paradigms out and completely rid yourself of the energy of those old beliefs. You're very clear about love, finances, power, and finances and power within the love relationship. You're pretty brilliant when it comes to your finances, and something's definitely working in your favor in regards to finances and power within your relationship. The skills are attempting to balance the universe at work, PTB, powers that be. You have some additional surrendering to do, but there's no victim mentality here. You've already replaced it with hard work. Take care and make sure that you think before you speak and avoid pessimistic attitudes, okay? Get rid of the pessimistic views. The glass is not half empty, it's half full, and it's waiting for the opportunity to completely fill, right? You also need to avoid self-criticism, okay? Numbers for the day. We have 11, 11, okay? So we have an 11, 2 ones. We also have 0, so it begins with trusting. Trusting in the universe that they have your back, okay? So you're manifesting new beginnings. You're confident, and there may be a gift or surprise. You exhibit leadership qualities, executive ability, really, and you care for people. You take your responsibilities seriously, and you show your love through service, okay? And this is a huge way how you express yourself, okay, with joy. Monday, Mercury and Venus light a fire under you, bringing clarity and communication, a clear stating of intent, and expressing your needs in a relationship. There is communication back and forth. It feels like negotiation and compromising. Your partnership commitment is pretty solid at this point, commitment, and you're both determined to work a situation into harmony. It's a great day to work together. Numbers for that day, 21. Expressing your truth, leadership qualities. We have 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that shows forward movement, progress, leadership, unconditional love, healing, an end to something, and the completion of that cycle, new beginnings, trusting in the universe. Okay, then there's also 6. So there's yet another showing your love through social responsibility. So you are basically wanting to take care of your partner regardless of reciprocation. There is that overall theme. This is just who you are. You are love. It's pretty annoying, I know, but you know, to be, when you are love, you live in love, okay? Regardless of what you get back. This you just do because that's who you are. And that's what universe is leading you to do. That's what you're moved to do, compel energetically. Tuesday could be a low energy day. We're busy processing our previous day's agreements or conversations. It's really hard to sacrifice something personal for the sake of a better relationship. But isn't that what compromise is all about? Sometimes old habits die hard, but it's time to form some new ones. Okay, so we have 10, 10, 11, completion of a cycle, new beginnings, trusting in the universe, manifesting that shit. Now you're getting psychic downloads, which is represented by the 7, and this is also enabling you to express your truth and live in your truth. And the truth is these ideas that you have now, okay? Creative, fertility, lots and lots of ideas and communications. Okay, Wednesday, the moon is in Aquarius, and that's going to prompt us to get out and socialize a little bit, but we don't really want to. not feeling it. You could be persuasive. You could be a persuasive, rebellious genius. Sometimes you don't use your filter because you delight in the shock value of your outrageous one-liners. You like when people are like, did you just say that? He went there. Yes, he did. Sometimes it's fun to just go there and watch how people react to that, right? But do keep thinking about before you speak, okay? Watch out for acting impulsively. You could have the tendency to get carried away without thinking about the consequences of your actions, or you may have additional lessons of sacrifice along with your specific karma. You can choose not to project another chance for a preemptive strike, okay, and reinforcement to do things differently this time. Remember, vulnerability and feeling exposed in a committed relationship will enforce and strengthen the bonds that you already have, okay? It helps to solidify bonds. It encourages intimacy. You You may not feel like talking yet, though, and might prefer to sit in silence with your thoughts. Okay. Oh, where did my numbers go for Wednesday? They disappeared. Okay, hold on. Good thing I have the definition side by side. So Wednesday, the numbers are, wow, 21, 8, 10, 11, 20. So it's basically completion of a cycle, manifesting new beginnings, creative ideas, expressing your truth with leadership, and you're leaving a lasting impression. And 8 has to do with leadership and leaving a legacy. Thursday, there is some communication, and you're thinking that you might have found terms of endearment that you could possibly live with. You may not feel like talking it, though. Give and take for the greater good will seem reasonable and acceptable. Okay, so good. I mean, there's whatever conversation went on the previous day before, you're really giving it you're picking holes at it to see if you could live with such a compromise after being so set in your ways for so long. Numbers for that day: 9, 10, 11, 3, and 21. Okay, so we have forward movement, an ending, a new beginning, completion of a cycle, manifestation, and then we have 2 3s. Okay, so double creative, a lot of ideas, a lot of expression, a lot of joy, and manifesting more of our truth into reality. Okay, being able to walk the talk even more. Friday, the moon is in Pisces, and that's going to bring compassionate energy, spirituality, creativity, and dreams and visions. Possibly closure, healing. You could be experiencing dreams, so pay attention to the messages that they're bringing you. Some people may feel a little bit of confusion, but despite all of that, you want to make your mate happy, and you will work tirelessly without expectation, without reciprocation, and you're going to make a lasting impression. Okay, you can truly reach someone emotionally today. You or your partner could be persuasive or argumentative, so basically hot and cold with the communications. There could be jealousy and short temper, and that could take it in the other direction. Okay, so try to stay positive. There's a charge of passionate energy in the air, so there could be communication of, I need sexual healing, so I stop being an angry ass. It equates to basically like being hangry, but for some physical loving, an outlet and a means to express that energy in a healthy way. Okay, so work on dispelling that anger, however you want to do it, and create more closeness and bonding intimately with your partner. Okay, so that day we really do have a 22. So we've got 10, 10, 11, we've got 21, 22, and a 14. Okay, so we definitely have completion of a cycle. You're manifesting this, excuse me, a little bug, and it's going to create peace, and you're going to peacefully accept ideas that are in play, that you've mentioned, that your partners mentioned. Okay, and the 14 also equals 5, so that could be a gift, a surprise. It also speaks to having confidence and attention to the energies involved in an attempt to create peace. So Saturday, love is in the air. Pluto is enforcing transformation, and communication should be loving and spiritual, and the energies of the previous day has been expressed already. Yay. That's right, throw them down on the bed and get rid of that unexpressed energy. So that energy has been expressed by Saturday and sent out into the universe in favor of love and harmony. Numbers for that day: 10, 11, 20, 21, and 5. So yet there may be another surprise. There may be another gift that could empower you. We are closing out a cycle. We're manifesting peace using our ideas, creative ideas, and this is creating harmony. Okay, new beginnings. Ooh, wow. Okay, so apparently my horoscope is incomplete. I didn't write down everything that you should watch out for this week, so I'm going to go back to my definitions page, and this may take a second as I roll through and look for all the shadow sides that you could experience or you could act out yourself. So basically, there's rigidity, there's pessimism, you could be materialistic, opinionated, over exacting, there could be control issues, cruelty, criticism, obsession, power trips. Did I say trust issues yet? I don't have it written down, so I might end up repeating myself, okay? There is impulsivity. You could speak before you think. Let's see. There could be jealousy, vindictiveness, delusion, confusion. Where are we? You could be unpredictable, contrary, argumentative, tactless, restless. You could have a short temper. Oh, here we go with another impulsive. Okay, so that's like triple on the impulsive energy. We'll be wanting our desires fulfilled, and you can act impulsively. It just speaks to sexual energy to me, but it's important that you hold on to good judgment, because you can get carried away. Okay, so watch out for getting carried away. Lessons of sacrifice in addition to karma. Your primary fear may be triggered, so you may be feeling vulnerable and exposed. You could project or experience projection, or like an evil twin, sabotaging behavior, self-sabotaging behavior. Okay, what else is there? You could be indecisive. You could be feeling, you could be feeling like you're not satisfied. There's a vagueness. There's secrets. You could be easily confused. You may be having some sorrows that you need to heal from, self-undoing. You may feel like escaping, and escaping usually leads to indulging, like alcohol, drugs, or something that will take you out of this harsh reality. Okay, you might have the psychological escapism. You just want to go to a faraway place. And there's a tendency to avoid the harsh reality and obligations. Okay, where was I? Delusion. You could be trying to play the victim, and there could be issues with self-discipline. Okay, obsession, rebellion, fighting transformation. And that is all I see. Okay, so you guys can check out my page on Facebook. Leave a comment, like the horoscope, let me know what you think of it. Okay, so this has been your weekly horoscope for October 14th to October 20th. See you guys later.